Hey guys, now you can follow me on Facebook. Just go to facebook.com/UltraMaximusReviews. Hey guys, Ultra Maximus back with another video update, and this is my third and final video covering the New York Toy Fair of 2020. So this is going to be kind of a grouping of things like Star Wars, Ghostbusters, horror toys, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Thundercats, that kind of stuff, by NECA and Hasbro and Super7. These were some of the other figures that got revealed over the Toy Fair this weekend of 2020, going on right now, that I thought was super interesting and wanted to spend a little time and talk more about. So let's jump in there and take a look at these reveals. So first up, let's take a look at Star Wars: The Black Series. We are getting a Slave One in the vintage line, which I may get. The price tag's pretty high though. It's supposed to be like $150. It looks cool as hell. The paint looks good. I've got the original Slave One with the original box that I picked up at the Comic Carnival here on the south side of Minneapolis. When they went out of business years ago. And I don't know. I may pick this up just to compare the two. We'll see. We'll see. $150 is a lot of money, but if it comes with the Han Solo and Carbonite, then that will be cool. I'll just need to find a Boba Fett, which I still haven't gotten for the Black Series. So the next Black Series vehicle is the Snowspeeder from Empire Strikes Back, and it comes with a pilot. I hope it comes with Dak. It'll either come with Luke or Dak, I'm sure. This is interesting. It looks cool, but I really don't know if this is something that I would get. If the price is right, maybe. To be honest, the only reason I would even be interested in these snow speeders is if we knew that there was going to be a Black Series at come out, and I would absolutely buy at least two of them if that is going to be the case. And the last Star Wars piece I want to take a look at is Baby Yoda. Oh, from The Mandalorian. We know we're going to get the Black Series sections. Series I've already pre-ordered. There's a talking plush I've already pre-ordered. This is the interactive Baby Yoda, and it's reasonably priced. It's like $60. I actually ordered two, one for me and one for the little one. Very good price for what it is, what it does. Looks pretty decent, makes all the baby noises. If you've not seen Mandalorian, I don't know where in the hell you've been. It's the best Star Wars since Return of the Jedi, and Baby Yoda is the biggest thing in Star Wars probably since the Ewoks. And I love the character, I love the show, and this is definitely a must pick up for the YouTube channel. So switching gears to G.I. Joe, the Classified series. So G.I. Joe Classified is the new 6-inch scale series by Hasbro for G.I. Joe, and this has been years in the coming. I don't know why they haven't done this sooner. This looks badass. It's all I can say. Kind of a la Marvel Legends and Black Series. It's G.I. Joe! And the first up here, we've got Snake Eyes. Probably one of the coolest G.I. Joe characters, one of the biggest fan favorites. It looks like he's going to be an exclusive set, maybe like a Generations Selects for Transformers. Maybe GameStop exclusive or something, I'm not really sure, but he's different from the others because he comes with a lot more stuff. So definitely pretty damn cool. This is going to be a must pick up. The only issue I've got is the only ones we've seen thus far are Joe's. We have not seen any of the Cobras. Maybe that's wave 2. So the next Joe to look at here is Roadblock, looking all kinds of tough. Definitely digging him. He was always one of my favorites. Is it me, or does the artwork kind of like want to look like The Rock from the second G.I. Joe movie? Interesting gun he's got going on there. I'd rather have him a big set of miniguns. That would have been cooler, but this works for me. I'm okay with this. The next Joe up is Duke, and I'm really digging this. I like the old school artwork on the box there. It looks like Duke from the old cartoon and toy. He was always one of my personal favorites as a kid. One of my favorite toys. Always liked this character. I think he got a crap deal in the movies. But yeah, definitely cool, and we'll have to get this guy. And the last Joe figure is Scarlet, and she looks really pissed off in that artwork. Unfortunately, I think she looks the weakest of the ones that they revealed. I don't know. The sculpt doesn't look very good to me. I'm not particularly happy with this figure. I really don't know if I'm going to pick this one up or not. And switching gears again, Hasbro's coming out with a new 6-inch Ghostbusters line, and this looks tough as hell. Definitely dig it. The proton packs are going to be from the WWE Ghostbusters, guarantee it. So we got Spangler here, looking all kinds of cool. Nice that this line's coming out the year the reboot Ghostbusters movie is coming out, and giving the classic stuff some love. Now here we have the Ray Stantz figure, looking pretty good. I'm liking the sculpts on these guys. I like the boxes. I think they look pretty cool. Very crate-like to me, which is interesting. I think they look good with their accessories. Hopefully they've got some proton beams. That'll be kind of fun. Yeah, overall, I'm liking this line so far. And of course, you have to have Pete Venkman, the leader of the Ghostbusters. He comes with the Ghost Trap. I don't know. This might be the weakest of the sculpts, I think. I don't know how much it looks like Bill Murray. Yeah, it'd be nice if he had a slime accessory that you could just hang over the figure from Slimer. That would be kind of cool. And then here we have the fourth Ghostbuster, Winston. Again, this one looks pretty good. He does come with the proton effect, which is nice, but I hope all of them come with it. That would be really cool if they did. The one thing, though, the proton effect looks a little too straight. It needs to be a bit more bendy for my tastes, but the color pattern's right, so that's good. And we have Gozer the Gozerian. This figure looks pretty cool. Comes with some lightning effects. We got Zool's head in there, which is kind of cool. That's the Build-A-Figure, of course, in this line. But yeah, I mean, looks pretty decent. It's got the flat top you got to aim for. Yeah, I kind of would like this figure to come with. I mean, the lightning accessory is nice, but maybe something to put her up on that kind of stage, that electric glass light stage she had in the movie. Now, the last figure is Dana Barrett, and this is the weakest looking one to me out of the line. I mean, she looks okay. She's in her possessed dress outfit from the end of the movie. It'll be cool if she comes with a stand to make her float in the air. I think that would be really neat, but it doesn't look like she comes with much. And the Build-A-Figure out of this line is Zool, the demon dog. I'm guessing this is Zool. There's what's Porthos and Zool. One's got shorter horns than the other. This is Zool. I'm pretty sure this one's Zool because that's what everybody likes. So this will be interesting to compare it to the Diamond Select one. I like the Build-A-Figure. That's a good idea. And of course we'll probably have multiple waves. I'd like a Louis Tully, a Slimer. We need a Janine. Some of the other stuff would be really, really cool. And they had better do an Ecto 1. I mean, that's got to be the crowning piece at the end of the line. Give us an Ecto 1. I'd also like a giant Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. So this line has all kinds of potential. I hope it does really well and we see multiple lines of this series because it's one of my favorite properties and looks like a lot of fun. So the other fun thing Hasbro is doing with Ghostbusters this year is they are re-releasing the real Ghostbusters from Kenner, and these are the reissues, kind of like Walmart has the G1 reissues. I don't know if this is a Walmart exclusive or not. Wouldn't surprise me since it is a reissue line. The colors look a little bit more vibrant, but comparing them to the old toys, they look the same to me. All right, so we started off with Spangler. Now we've got Ray. Again, loving this. Love the old school proton packs. They come with their little ghosts like they did. The blister pack looks very similar, but the plastic's a bit different. Yeah, I mean, these look good. Fun to see these. I had all these as a kid, and I'm going to buy these again. So here we have Dr. Peter Venkman. He was my favorite as a kid. These are supposed to retail for about $15, which is not a bad price. And I love how they all have the different uniforms, and they actually explain that in the first episode of the Ghostbusters, real Ghostbusters. The movie uniforms got possessed in one of the, I think it might have been the pilot. It was the before the series pilot, and I always thought that was kind of interesting, and that's why they got these uniforms. And once again, here we have the fourth Ghostbuster, Winston, with his little ghost. Yeah, definitely cool. I like the old vintage look. It says the real Ghostbusters on it. Um, I mean, he looks like the character, looks like the outfit, and you get the little proton pack you could spin around the back. That was always fun, and yeah, it's got my money already. And then we get the green ghost. I don't know why they don't call him Slimer. Looks like he comes with a watermelon, a pizza, and a steak or something. Now, I had this guy as a kid, but I don't remember him being articulated like this, where the tail goes up and down. I want to say the tail was just out in the back for some reason. Correct me if I'm wrong, but other than that, it looks about the same to me. I can't remember this one that well. And then the last figure in this line is the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Again, this is another one that I had. Looks exactly the same, which is awesome. He really didn't come with anything. He was kind of a soft rubber. So was a Slimer, if I remember. And really, I think it was like his arms were the only thing that moved up and down. His head moved back and forth. And the legs may have wiggled around. But he was pretty much a big vinyl piece. But man, this definitely looks cool. All right, so switching toy companies, let's take a look at NECA, and they have a series of Defenders of the Earth coming out, which is pretty cool. These were all open domain characters, basically. They had a TV show in, I want to say it was the late 80s, maybe early 90s, and it had, I remember it had the Phantom and Flash Gordon and Mandrake the Sorcerer, and yeah, they were basically defending the Earth against bad guys in space. So we got a new line. Kind of, they look kind of like Marvel Legends. I don't know. I may pick this up. I wouldn't mind getting the Flash and the Phantom and the Wizard. I don't know about the others. We'll just kind of see when they come out. But definitely an interesting property to release for sure. And of course, NECA is known for their horror figures, and this is the ultimate Pennywise from It Chapter 2. Looks like he's got about 4 different heads on him, and this is an easy pass for me. I've already got one Pennywise from that movie. I'm good, but if you missed that, I guess this is a good opportunity to pick one up. And we've got the next wave of Toony Terrors figures. And is this the fourth or fifth wave? We've had a few of them. I still need to go back and pick up like Freddy and Jason and some of them, the classics. But we get Nosferatu, we get Nash. Those look pretty cool. And then we get the evil nun chick. I could pass on her. They're basically vinyl statues, not much of action figures, but I like the animated style. They definitely look like they could fit into a Scooby-Doo line. Looks like we got a new Ghostface from Scream coming. That looks pretty cool. I might have to get that for 31 Horror Toys. And They Live! John Nada, Rowdy Roddy Piper. That looks really cool. I hope they come out with the aliens for that. That would be very, very cool. One of my favorite sci-fi movies. But yeah, these look pretty decent. And some more Halloween figures. We got Michael Myers, and then we've got his sister there. Is that's the guy from Hatchet, I believe. I've never actually seen that movie, but those look pretty cool. It's always kind of neat to see the Halloween figures. Michael Myers figures always look pretty darn good. I don't know if I'll get this one or not. I've already got one. I like this Loomis figure though. This looks really, really nice. Definitely digging that. I guess it's a two pack. We get the sister figure in her nightgown outfit, and then Loomis. So that's pretty darn cool. Yeah, I might get this for the Loomis. I don't know. And then this is a set that is very interesting from Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. The little kids and the possessed masks. So we've got the regular masks, and then when the masks possess them. I like this. It was a shit movie. It was an interesting concept to try to go away from Michael Myers, I guess, and focus on Halloween and the evils of Halloween. But it didn't do very well. But I really like this figure set, and I think I'm going to pick it up for 31 Horror Toys in 31 days. It just looks like a lot of fun to me. I don't know. What do you guys think? And then we're going to get some more Toony Terrors. That Beetlejuice looks amazing. That is going to be a must get for me. We got the Hatchet guy again. He must have they must have just gotten his property or something because they got two versions of him coming out. And then we got Sam from Trick or Treat there. It looks like he's got an alternate head with a little pumpkin skull thing. And then we've got, what's her name, Reagan from The Exorcist, also with an alternate head with puking vomit. So those are all actually pretty cool. May get the Reagan figure, definitely getting Beetlejuice. He's going to have to be a must have for me, especially for 31 Horror Toys. All right, then switching gears for Nika's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles line. So the movies line, we're getting Casey Jones looking cool. That Raph looks badass. He's got his trench coat, and that's the scene where he's pointing at the side going, nah. I have not gone down the rabbit hole of the movie line turtles. I need to. They just look gorgeous. This one looks really nice. I don't know about Casey per se, but I definitely like the turtles. And then we're getting the Shredder from Shredder 2. I guess this is the Super Shredder when he mutates up at the end, right? This looks pretty cool. I'm liking it a lot. All the blades look nice. I like that cape. The helmet looks really, really cool. I still got to get the Shredder from the first one. I need to go down this rabbit hole, the movie lines, because the first movie Shredder one looks wicked cool as well. Yeah, this looks pretty badass. And of course, from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 Secret of the Ooze, we get Toka and was it Razar or Razor? I think it was Razor. These were ridiculous. I hated these when they'd come out. I wanted Bebop and Rocksteady. I don't know why they changed them up. I don't know if they couldn't get the rights or not. But I mean, for what they are, they look like the characters. These would be a pass for me. I don't know unless they were on sale. I like how they come with the ooze and it looks like a box of donuts or something. I don't know. What do you guys think? And then we come to the animation line, and we've got Raphael here. He's got an alternate head. He's got a sai with a pizza on it. He's also got his little turtle com, which looks pretty cool. I mean, it looks like the animated figure. I don't know how into that I am. I liked the cartoon show. It was actually one of the last ones I watched as a kid, and it captures it. I guess it really just depends on price for me. And then we've got Slash and Leatherhead from the animated series. These guys look pretty cool too. I got to admit, I do like the looks. They look like the characters from the cartoon show. And man, this is another rabbit hole to go down to because they look cool. I could see collecting them, but man, it's just another series. More animated turtle figures. We've got Metalhead and Splinter. Again, both look damn cool. I like these guys a lot. Splinter looks like he walked off the animation cell. Absolutely cool. Always loved Metalhead. He was one of my favorite toys as a kid. Yeah, these look pretty damn slick. So here we've got Baxter Stockman the Fly and April O'Neil. Again, they both look really good. April looks a little off in the face to me, and she doesn't have near the boobs she had in the cartoon show. She would probably be a pass for me. The Baxter Fly looks pretty decent. I'm digging him. And then here we have Casey Jones looking cool. Again, he's a pretty cool character. Not one of my all-time favorites, but definitely one of my favorite supporting. It'd be neat to see him and the movie verse version side by side. That would make a great toy versus toy. And if you're a Casey fan, if you like the animated look, it's not a bad looking figure. And then here we have the Triceradons. And they're not actually Triceratops, they're an alien race. And they were in the comics pretty heavy. I remember them in the comics, but they weren't in the cartoon show that I remember. And I think they had one toy of one of them, the reddish one, in the toy line, but they called him something else. Yeah, these are interesting. We didn't get them in the cartoon, so here's a cartoon version that we never had, which is kind of cool. Definitely dig them. They're interesting. I wonder if they're going to come into a 3-pack. I can see this sold at GameStop in a 3-pack. What do you guys think? What are your thoughts? Put them down below. And then we've got Krang in his android body, which looks super cool. And then his rock soldiers, the general, and then the soldier. I had the general, I think, as a kid. Always wanted the android body as a kid, but all they had was the little walker toy back in the day from Playmates. And then there's a little itty bitty Shredder there, a baby Shredder. I wonder if that's from one of the episodes. I can't remember that. But looks pretty cool. I really dig that Krang figure, and that might be something I pick up. And it looks like it's repaint time. Looks like we got the Turtles in Time video game repaints. We got a couple foot soldiers here, one in pink and the other in green. Man, I remember the ones with the giant bombs chucking at you in the video game. That was always annoying. But these are pretty cool. If you like the video game stuff, NECA loves to do video game repaints of figures, and I am okay with it. I think it looks pretty cool. It's stylized, and if you didn't get those figures, it's always a fun variation to pick up. I think. I don't know if I'm going to get these, but I can appreciate them. And it looks like they didn't waste any time to repaint that Leatherhead and Slash figure. We get video game versions of them, and they look pretty decent. I gotta say, I think the Slash might look a little bit better in this version. Looks pretty cool. That Shredder looks really, really nice. It's the animated Shredder that's out there right now, just in the video game deco, and I'm digging that. I really, really do like that one. So, switching to the last toy company here, I want to look at is Super7. Their Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. We've got Leonardo, we've got Bebop, and the Mutagen Man. Look, he's got a tank on in that picture there, but it looks like it comes off so you can see him underneath, which is very cool. Love the Bebop. Love the Leonardo, and the Shredder looks super sick. So these are kind of updated versions of the old school toys, and oh man, I really like these. These kind of seem to me a little bit more than the NECA movie lines ones do. A little bit. Again, it's just another rabbit hole to go down to, right? And then moving on to the Thundercats. These are cool too. These kind of remind me of the Masters of the Universe classics figure lines. We've got Jaga, Chitara, Slide. I don't know who the little robot pirate is. I remember the pirates at the end of the series though. But yeah, these are super cool. Again, they're kind of that anime style Masters of the Universe version of these characters, and I'm really, really digging them. I think I want to pick this line up because I loved Thundercats as a kid, and it's just, it's more money. Here we go. And the last thing I want to mention here, this was not debuted this weekend, but I think a week or 2 weeks ago, the second wave of the classics Thundercats with Mumbra and Tigra. and then two of the newer figures the newer characters at the end of the line. Yeah, man, these all look really good, and I don't know. I think I want to pick these guys up. Have you guys picked them up? What do you think? Leave a comment down below. All right, so there they are. Figure reveals from Hasbro and NECA and Super 7. Some really cool looking stuff. What do you guys think? Leave a comment down below. I'm really pushing to get some of these turtle figures. This new Thundercats line looks really, really fun from Super 7. Definitely picking up some of these NECA figures, especially a few of those horror figures for 31 Horror Toys in 31 days. All of the Ghostbusters look amazing. I'm real interested in that G.I. Joe line, and I don't know about the Slave 1, depending on the price, and I got to get Baby Yoda. It's a must. So, yeah, very cool stuff from Toy Fair this year. Unfortunately, it looks like we're all going to go broke, y'all. Very cool, very fun. What do you like? What didn't you like? What are you looking forward to? Leave a comment down below. Jump over to my Facebook page. Join the conversation there. And as always, look for more videos in the future. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, thumbs it up. If you hate this video, thumbs it down. To watch more Ultra Maximus, click on the links to the right. Don't forget to subscribe and share. Like us on Facebook and look for more videos in the future.